So I wanted to do a follow-up video from our self-defense class last night. There's a situation that came up, and as we were discussing it, I felt like we're kind of at like not a stalemate because it wasn't an argument, but there were some points not being considered, and of course I thought about them on the drive home, so I wanted to make a video to address that. So the situation we're talking about had to do with like a gas station. So Simon here gets out of his car. He's left his car door open, so he can't run away. This is a bad idea, but it's the situation we set up. The gas pump is here, and the vehicle is here. So the scenario that we established was somebody walks around the blind side of the vehicle, and then it's like, hey man, you have any money? I'm trying to get home. Something like that. So you're kind of cornered when you're talking to them. Right? Now, the person that I had role playing this last night immediately went to like kind of a defensive posture, right? Not a non-violent posture, which is the point that I was trying to make. So if Simon starts to like buck up and be like, hey buddy, I don't like, leave me alone, right away, maybe I don't mean any harm. Maybe I do. The point is we have to be ready for that, but not predisposing ourselves. We have to make our unconscious biases conscious. So if Simon is just like, I've been held up at a gas station before, I'm not having this, the first adjustment he needs to make, well, one is pay attention to that feeling if it's bad. If he's having a bad feeling, use it, don't ignore it. We need to use it intelligently. So that doesn't mean coming at me with your hands down, because if I do mean harm, he eats a shot and another one, and I'm pushing him back into a corner. So the first slight adjustment, so after trusting your instinct, the second adjustment I would make would be putting your hands up. That's the emphasis of this a nonviolent posture. It's like, I don't want any problems. Like, that way you're still keeping me away. Like, even when I start to regress, come on, I'm really just having a hard time. Like, just say no. I told you no, right? So we're repeating verbal commands. We're raising our voice, trying to draw attention to the situation. And then the point of a firearm came up. So this is maybe the third point. We don't lie about it. So don't tell someone you have a gun just to get them to go away, because they might test you on it. They might say, so do I. Okay. So we don't want to get into that. So we don't use misinformation, which is a lie. We use disinformation if we have to. But in this case, the person we were role playing with last night, she said, well, she asked me, what do you want me to do? Tell them I have a gun? And I said, yes, that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to keep making these loud verbal commands. No, dude, I already told you. I'm not giving you any money. I've got a gun. Leave me the fuck alone. And that makes it real clear. And other people are hearing this as well. Oh, there's a situation going on over there. Okay? The last point was the person said that they would reach for their gun. Oh, freeze. Now we've got a problem, because this is exactly what happened in the role play. Was the person looked into the car, or they looked at me and said, and that's when I reached for my Glock, and they went like this into the car, just like Simon did. And this is a problem because now he's getting brained against the car, and I can see the gun that he was trying to get out of the glove box. So whether I'm blocking his hand or I decide to take that weapon and use it, you're getting your face smashed, and now there's a gun. So this comes back to having our hands up. And what does that mean? That means I'm still creating a barrier. I'm giving loud, repeated verbal commands. Leave me alone. I've got a gun. I'm not helping you out. Go away. And if they keep approaching, this is where, just switch roles for me for a second. If he keeps on, I still deploy a frame. I don't get hit. You should have your firearm on you if that's something you're going to do. And even then, say he is just like humongous, or I shrink here, and he smashes me against the car door, I've still got space here while I'm fishing the gun out of the glove box or whatever, under the seat or whatever I have to do here. but I still maintained this frame, and I haven't looked away from him this whole time. So there's a couple points I just wanted to cover. Don't leave your car door open when you fill up with gas. Loud verbal commands. Frames. Frames deployed from a non-violent posture, and keeping your eyes on your potential attacker.